I started off with Kais, the hype beast effect. He pulled out frags. He pulled out off-whites. He pulled out Grinch 6s. I got tore up. He got me. Then I went after Bullet RC, the cool one, the relaxed guy, the guy you want to just sit around and kick it with. He pulled out OG Cement 4s. He pulled out Black Toes sent from Jordan brand. And he pulled out Yeezys 750s. I think that was a toss-up if you ask me, but majority of you guys will say maybe he beat me because y'all like bull, you know what I'm saying? Then there was Seth Fowler, the guy with a smile, the guy that, you know, you just want to, hey, what's going on, Seth? And he's just like, hey, what's going on? You know, smile on his face. But little do you know, he got a knife. No, he got a grenade in his back pocket ready to shove down your shirt and pull the pin out on the way. He demolished me. I took the L. I feel you. I feel it. I know. But from this day forward, I'm not playing no more. I'm not doing the conservative stuff. I try to come in with a smile on my face and play conservative, and I've been tossed around with off-white ones, fragment ones. Seth tried to flip me with a Tokyo 5, Supreme ones that was over $100 that I let slide. I'm coming for y'all throats from this day forward. And I want rematches. So I ain't done. Let's get it. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy TONYD2WILD checking in once again. Tony Digital bringing back another 4K visual. Back with another banger today, guys, on another edition of 2 Wild Battles. I like that, the 2 Wild Battles. You already know what it is. I want to give a huge shout out to, once again, I Am Rio P for this idea. You know what I'm saying? Giving a huge shout out to him as always. I've been putting his link down below in the description as always. I want to give a huge shout out to eBay for sponsoring today's video. With that being said, I picked up one of the best branded watches out there on the market from one of the best sellers over on eBay, and that being said is Purchase Direct. It's one of the top brand sellers for watches on eBay with a wide variety of different products, and that watch in general was from Movado. I know my boy Bullet RC, he kind of put me onto the brand. I was looking at a couple different watches and decided to go and pick up something over at eBay. eBay has sold over 2 million watches in 2019 and over 8 million in the past 3 years. And a watch is sold every 5 seconds on eBay. Movado is one of the top 10 brands on the market. And with that being said, eBay is also known as the top destination for luxury watches from brands like Rolex, Patek. I'm probably saying that wrong, but I know Patek, AP, Breitling, Omega, and all the above. If you need some luxury watches that weight on your wrist, eBay is where to go. And with that being said, let me show you guys what your boy picked up today. I will leave a link down in the description where you guys can check out some of their top listings as far as watches if you need to get your wrist game up on date. Picked up right here the Movado, bam, golden. Look at that. That thing is beautiful. Put it on here. I'm gonna have to get this thing a little bit adjusted though. Huge shout out to my boy Bull, man, on this one, cause he kind of put me on this one. I ain't gonna cap. I might need to take off like a little anklet or so, but you know what I'm saying? Put that little weight on that wrist, you know what I'm saying? Put a little bit of weight on that wrist. Gold all in my watch, gold all in my chain. Huge shout out to eBay though for making this happen. I want you guys to check them out down below. I will leave a link to everything in the description. You can check out Purchase Direct, which is one of their top brand sellers out there. Everything's authentic, everything's legit. Check them out. And if you need something on your weight, on your wrist, eBay is where you need to go. Trust me. Thank you once again to eBay for sponsoring today's video. Let's get straight into it, man. Let's get it. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. I hope you guys are ready for today's banger because we got the notorious Homer Simpson. All right, man. What's going on, man? We have the myth, the legend. Fuck, don't even say the myth, the legend himself, Homer Simpson.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me, man. It's
no problem.
It's overdue.
Now we do have the myth probably in here that the people don't normally see, but I know he's probably in the building. Is Young Buccaneers in there? Young Buccaneers. Where you at, man?
Young Buccaneers is behind the camera right now. He's got one pod in like a damn FBI agent.
He hung up on that.
The call.
He hung up. It's all good. You hung up on the accident when you tapped on the earpiece. it's all good. We still rolling?
Still rolling.
All right, good.
Some technical difficulties.
Can we just see a hand of the God himself?
There
a hand in front of the camera.
He flashed it in front of the camera. The sign of violence. He's ready.
I just need to make sure they know that he's there. Like he's a part of this.
But
yeah, he tapped the earpiece and said, "Doo-doo." I was like, oh damn.
CIA.
But yeah, man. I appreciate you guys taking the time to do this, you know what I'm saying? And this is like one of our, well, now we've met each other in person, but as far as like collaborations, this on YouTube, especially apart from the camera, is like one of our first. So I appreciate that. And you said this is your first sneaker battle?
This is the first one, man. This is the first one. You know, I don't know quite what to expect, but I'm ready.
It's fun, trust me. And like I said, and Fomer has his collection at various places.
I do.
So we're getting the workshop collection, right?
This is the workshop. Yep. This is the studio. Okay. This is where the magic happens. So, but don't get it misconstrued. We've got some gems down here.
I know you do. I know. I already know. Now, and that's what I was saying. Come with everything because I came conservative, respectable. Okay. I went respectable to Kais. I went respectable to Bull. I went respectable to Seth Fowler, and Seth pulled out Supreme Dunks on me. He pulled out Fragment signed by Virgil.
Wow.
Not Fragment, my Off-White signed by Virgil. Kais pulled out Fragment ones and Off-White ones. Like I was getting tossed around like salad. Like they didn't care about me. I'm coming out here like respectable. Like hey, yeah, this is that, and they did not show any respect. So.
Wow, ruthless.
Yeah.
So basically, what you're telling me is now you have no regard. The gloves are off. I see what we're doing.
I said that in the beginning of my video. I said I showed a lot of respect, and they want you. They kept saying Fomer from the beginning. So I'm like, all right, but I know like I'm not going down. I'm going up the chain right now. I'm going against y'all. It's not going down. So don't take it that way. I know what I'm getting myself into. I'm just letting you know I'm trying to pull out everything I got to save my life because right now I think I'm about either 1-2 or 0-3.
Okay.
So,
all right, so
it is what it is.
A little bit of a rocky start. Okay. All right.
Yeah, but they enjoying it. That's all that matters. They enjoying it.
Exactly.
And so I know you've been asking how this works. So this is how it works. I will pick 2 categories, and you will pick 2 categories.
Okay.
And then the last category we will choose together. So it's almost a strategical type of strategy-wise. Like you guys can pick. Like you guys know y'all might got this certain thing. So for those 2 categories, you could choose. Like I know we're gonna get Tony on this one, and I'm gonna do the same. And on the 5th one, we come together and basically come together on agreements on what we think will be the best 5th one, and then we will pause the videos, cut. Hang up, go get your 5, I go get my 5, you text me when you're ready, I text you when I'm ready, we'll come back just like how we are, and then go by each category, bam, bam, bam.
Okay, I mean, yeah, we could do it on the fly, we could call it whatever you want to do, I'm ready.
All right. So for category number 1, this has been a tradition so far. We started at 2017 Jordan with Kais, 2016 with Bull, 2015 with Seth. I'm ready to take it to 2014. Jordan.
2014. All right, I'm gonna have to get my Google man on. 24.
I'll give you a cheat sheet. The StockX 2014 Jordan. You'll see all of them right there, and you'll be like, oh, I got that. That's the best way I did.
Okay.
Usually. All right, so we got that as category number 1. Now, the reason why I don't like to tell anybody is because I like to get the categories off the fly. That one's been somewhat of a tradition. The one I got, I don't even know the next one for me. So we could take our time. If we got to, we could chop this up and edit it. But if you have another category, for you guys' category, feel free to deliberate and let me know what y'all would think.
Deliberate. All right. Wow. Buckets. What are you thinking for a category? We could do maybe something that you've been gifted. Is that corny? I haven't, full disclosure, I haven't watched the other sneaker battles, so I don't know. That's fine,
that's fine. I got you, trust me. If you say something we've already done, cool. Or I got you, trust me, Buck. Fomer, I got you, and Buck is like anything. We got it.
Okay,
now, as far as that, we haven't did nothing like that. Like seeded.
All right, so let's do that. Let's do something that was seeded.
All right. the best or the most memorable or the best, like, you know, what extra little story do you want in there? Like, because, you know, are we going to go for the most hype thing, the most thing that meant the most to us, or our favorite, I guess, our favorite seated thing, maybe?
Yeah, I guess just maybe the overall, you know, coolness of it, from, you know, maybe the packaging to maybe, you know, the story behind it, or just kind of the whole ensemble.
Okay, so we'll go over overall.
That's what I'm thinking.
Basically, like one of our favorite seated shoes that one of our favorite shoes that's been seated to us. That would be number 2. That's cool. All right.
There you go.
I like that.
Go.
I got a couple of those. I'm going to have to think that one through because there's a lot, but the packaging and all that too, I definitely think that's important. We're dealing with a versatile sneaker collector right here in front of us today, so we can take this thing a little bit differently. We don't have to stay in like one lane. We can go really anywhere with it.
Very versatile. Very versatile.
Yeah, very versatile. That's what I'm saying. So like, I'm not trying to be just basic. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
But I know where my boundaries are with you guys. I can't say I got a category, but I'm not finna take that one. I can't do that. I got a category, but I ain't saying it. And if I say it, because y'all might try to take it, and then I know where. I guess it's instant L for me. Let me see. Let's see. I'm trying to make something we had to dig into our closet with.
Nah, I'm ready.
I gotta watch what I'm saying. I gotta watch what I'm saying with you guys. I almost said another one. I don't know if I trust that one yet. I don't know if I trust that one. I'm gonna say. I'll say this one. I can fight with this one. Oh, I'm scared now. But since Seth, wait. Since Seth took it there, we'll take it there in another way.
Okay.
Right now in the workshop, your favorite SB Dunk.
Favorite SB Dunk. What do we got down here for Dunk? I'm looking at buckets. He's my inventory guy.
The Jordan 1s are like...
Whoa, you don't say nothing about Bucket.
Hey.
Don't give it away, Buckets. You might make me say, oh, never mind, don't worry about it.
Yeah, we got some. We don't have much down here, but if you want to rock with that, we can rock with it.
All right, cool. Throw me the curveball. Y'all know what y'all got, so throw me one of them. Throw me one of them like, we got Tony on this one. Feel free. Like, I know y'all got one in the grenade in the pocket. So if you know, I'm all good for it. If it's something crazy that y'all know y'all got me on.
The Call of Duty rocket launcher. I'm camping in the corner, waiting for Tony D to come around the corner.
I hate to say this one. What about, this is an L for me. I'm cool with it. The one I've been worried if you have to, what about New Balance? I know y'all got tons over there.
I mean, New Balance, you know, we bring out the body bags.
That's what I'm saying. So if you got to pull out the body bag, just pull it out on me. It's okay. I'm taking the shots in the chest. I got body armor on.
Okay. Let's, yeah, we could rock with that one. How about best New Balance collaboration, or you want to keep it just open-ended?
Just any, you can bring the collaboration out.
Okay, cool. So best New Balance sneaker.
Yes, best New Balance. I'm cool with that. I know what's coming.
Okay.
I know I'm ready. It's like I'm ready. Baby, I'm pretty much standing up for my country today. Like, I know I'm about to get assassinated, but I'm all good with it. Like,
okay.
I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I know what I did with the previous one, so, but this one I'm gonna, you know, I'll take this one. But
okay.
I got something. I got some New Balances, just not like you guys. You guys got the swag and the swaver when it comes to that. Now,
Number five,
this is something that we got to kind of agree on.
Okay.
And so I know, like I said, I know we're at the workshop, guys. They're at the workshop. This is one part of the collection here, so don't get it twisted. If you know, they have so much more. I mean, I would have automatically lost if I was doing Foamer's whole collection off Dunks, because I don't know if you still got them, Foamer, but you still got your skunks, right?
Sold them.
Sold them,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Sold them, I know, man.
God.
It hurts me too.
Is it hurts? Oh my God.
You know, the one that got away.
Yes.
It's tough.
That's Foamer no beard right there.
Yeah, man.
God, that hurts my heart a little bit.
That was the first YouTube video.
Yeah.
That was the very first one, man.
This is a very more simple one, but I know that you guys probably can do this one. Your favorite pickup of 2020 so far?
Favorite pickup of 2020 so far? Yeah, we could do it. We could do that for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's just pretty simple, but there's tons of stuff that you could have picked up that you love. So you good with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Does that have to have come out in 2020 or just picked up in 2020?
Ooh, buckets with the spicy talk on the camera. Hang on a second.
You been quiet though. Why you been quiet this whole time? And then you want to start saying stuff.
That's what he does. It's perfect timing. He comes in at just the right time. It's like, the tag teams from back in the day. I'm kind of getting banged up over on the ropes. I slip away. I tag him in. He comes in with the clothesline. So you want to keep it? How about we keep it open ended? Just pickups, pure pickups.
You got that smile on your face that I don't like. you got a smile on your face I do not appreciate right now. And I don't like how he came out of nowhere. Like he's like ding ding ding. His little light bulb went off. Ding. How about any pickups?
That's
the
light
he already
bulb.
had to shoot. Woo! I'll take it, man.
Let's do it.
I'll take it, man.
Let's do it.
I've been taking L's. If I gotta take another one from Foamer and Buckets, I'll accept it. But I'm ready. I'm coming. Let's get it.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna text you right now the categories, so
Okay.
that way you can look on your phone and know everything that's going on.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so we'll see y'all in a few, and I'll text y'all when I'm ready, and you text me. Let's get it. Yes. Hey, I don't want to see. What else, phone? You got some stuff. You got some stuff on the side of you. I don't want to see it.
Oh, you can see it.
I saw.
You can see it.
Yeah. Just moved it over a little bit more. I just seen a one. That's all. I saw a one. I ain't tripping. It's a one. I don't know what one it was, but I just saw the one. So, based upon the category, that will be the person that goes first. Well, the away team will go first. So, since number one was mine, you would show your shoe first and let us know why you picked it. So that'd be the 2014 Jordan.
Okay, 2014. So this was the one you were trying to peek at. Man,
Woo!
there it is, man.
Here it
so
goes.
It's
God.
Tony, you know me.
I already know. I remember you getting that one.
Listen, it's. I know people are going to want to throw it now, not back in 2014, but I know it's going to be easy in these sneaker battles to gravitate towards the off-white stuff.
Exactly.
But you know what? No off-whites over here for this. This is, everyone who knows me knows how much I love New York City. Derek Jeter is my favorite athlete of all time. No matter the sport, he's my favorite athlete. I wore number 2 on the basketball court just because of him on the baseball field. And it's a Jordan 1 on top of that. This is a sneaker that I paid resale for, and at the time I was paying resale for almost nothing. That was kind of like a deal breaker for me, and I did bite the bullet and pay resale for the Jordan 1 Jeter. But I love this sneaker. I've worn this. I was living in New York City at the time. I've worn this all over the city. These have touched pavement in every borough. So this is a special one for me.
Now, Foamer, with you having your collection in 3 different spots, does that mean a lot for that shoe to have move wherever you're going? Why is it in the workshop right now? Like, why is it there, not the crib, or like what kind of differentiates that?
It's kind of random, to be honest. Like,
okay,
we do have some of the sneakers that are important to us here, no question, because when we've done videos and top 10s or this or that, a lot of stuff does end up here.
I got you.
But we have a lot of the stuff like in our daily rotation in at the crib too. So it's, and you know what? I didn't even think about this, Buckets, but I didn't even look at the sneakers that are hanging up in the rafters here. Were you thinking about those?
No.
Me neither. So like when we retire a sneaker, we throw it up in the rafters here down at the workshop, and we'll cut some. We can give you some behind the scenes footage on that. But these damn near, like, I haven't worn these in a minute. So I know at one point I may have brought them here to the workshop because I was thinking about throwing them over the rafters and kind of retiring them, in their rightful place, letting them, rest for all eternity. But yeah, so they ended up down here one way or another, and it's a sneaker that I love personally.
Those are the now by the book. We all call them the Jeters, but are those the respects also, or did the respect come after?
Yeah,
because there was very.
Yes. There's 2 Jeters.
There's 2 Jeters. This was the first one.
Okay, and the next one was
the next one was the respect.
They're both respects.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got respect on the back, but that was the one that I hear people referring to that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that was a cool sneaker too, but obviously it's not.
No, that's the one. That's the one.
This is the one.
That's the Yankee no brim. That's the Yankee no brim right there. Yankee no brim.
I mean,
Okay, all right. So I knew I knew I was getting myself into with that one. You know, this is an old school pickup. So I went strong.
Okay,
Now,
what you got for me?
Now I like that one. I like that
out
one.
of the gamer chair.
I like that one.
He's got all
These
kinds
dropped
of
it.
support on that thing.
Yes, we
hang
do.
on, let me
Just in case I need to lean back when you.
support.
Yeah, I need neck support just in case I need to lean back if I see something too crazy. You feel me?
Oh, I like it. I like it. It's all
Yeah,
about the
if I-
posture. You gotta protect the posture.
Yeah, exactly. Now, there was two options in my head, but I
Okay.
said, you know what? I'm going to go for the shoe that we all wanted that year, and I know what it
Okay.
was. Now, I actually didn't get this shoe in 2014. I was able to get this shoe at the outlets for $170.
Okay.
I think it might have been like a B grade. I don't know. It's or something, but it was from the outlets. I got the receipt and all.
All right, so voters out there, we got to deduct a point. Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
This was a
I mean, it's hard. It's hard to argue with that.
I had to come completely strong. Shout out to Mike Rich. They actually had these on sale.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They don't-
Hard to argue with those.
This might actually be one of the best shoes that I got as far as a deal. Like,
Wow.
they had them. Now, I think the reason why they made them what they made them is because supposedly the colors were different on the soles slightly on
Okay.
one. And that's
Okay.
why they did it. But I never wore this. I only tried it on, and that's about it. But,
Just keeping them on ice, huh?
yeah, I mean, I get weird about white shoes, man. Black shoes, I'll destroy them. But for those in general.
It's the perfect shoe for the quarantine. Then you. Wear
Well,
it
yeah,
around the
nah,
crib,
that definitely now, but
you put it up on the bathroom sink. You show the whole outfit.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely a good time right now. But this was the shoe that we were all kind of waiting for. I remember we were seeing those images back in 2013 where it
Right.
had the trash bag around it. I didn't get him on the actual retail, like when they actually dropped, they sold out. And then even that year was the Pantones. But remember, I think you got the Pantone, but the pack, you got the whole pack, didn't you?
Yep, got the whole pack. Yep.
Yeah, so that was another shoe, but I wasn't able to get that one as well. But later down the road, they let me see what these came out. These came out, I think, the year that the Space Jams. So when they were about to drop the Space Jams, they put these in the outlets. These came out. I grabbed these on
That's a nice little snag right there.
December 4th, 2016. So I got these like 2 years later. Yeah, they were. I don't know what was going on at Nike. Tanger Outlets. Shout out to them.
I'm
But
not
that
mad
was-
at that pick. I'm
yeah.
not mad at that. Okay.
I'm not mad at your pick neither, though. That's
Okay.
You won New York. You got New York, and that's one of my biggest demographics. So they're already with you right now. I'm
They
fighting.
got to be with me. You see the
Yeah.
you see the Yankee
Yes.
hat.
Yes, so I already know.
I had to stay true to myself on that one, man.
So for number 2, your pick was the best pickup. Was number 2 best pickup?
Number 2
2020?
was number 2 was the best seated pair.
All right.
No. I was just gonna say this one was tougher than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah. This one's gonna shock a lot of people out there. Foamer, it won't shock you because you enjoyed this one last time I checked. I think
Okay.
you actually got this one too.
Okay.
But I had to sit down and look. I had to actually pay attention to what was going on, what we got compared. You know, you said seeded, but you said like packaging and everything else. So I had to tie that along. Like we've been
Okay.
seeded Jordan 1s and all that.
Right.
This one came with a banger, and I have to give them a shout out to this. You ready, Foamer?
I'm ready. Hit me. What is it? Turn it to the side?
You got this. I remember you got these. Didn't you get this?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's tough for me to see on FaceTime.
My bad.
I know what that is.
Yes.
And I'm not mad at that pick. You know what? I respect that pick.
So
I respect
this
that.
is the Puma Coogee collaboration.
You know what? I respect that pick. Yep.
Yes. They did a collaboration with Puma and Coogee. They put the Coogee fabric all on
Right.
here. They gave us 2 different models.
So
Coogee, Puma.
you're pandering to the New York demographic now. I see you.
Yeah.
Okay. You're trying to reel them back in. Okay.
It's strategy, man. It's strategy.
I'm not mad at it. Okay.
This came with a sweater, the Coogee Puma sweater right here.
Wow. Okay.
Came with the full print tee, you know what I'm saying? The full print tee, the packaging, everything, it just came with everything. And then the t-shirt. Now, there was some other people that was getting other things. Like, Farmer, did you get this package?
I didn't get that package. I did get a pick.
Somebody got something like crazy, some headphones or some glasses or something. Coogee glass. Maybe it was Bull. They got the Coogee glasses to go with the whole packaging.
Really?
Yeah, it was a lot of the stuff. I didn't get that. I just got the shirts and stuff.
That was nice. That was nice. And that's kind of a sleeper pick too, because like you
Yeah.
said, we've gotten a lot of stuff. To your point, we've gotten a lot of the same stuff. So that's why it's kind of a difficult category. But for me,
Okay.
so this is.
I feel like we're playing spades right now. Like, like I'm throwing out my ace of diamonds, and you got to cut me right now with some spades,
Hey,
man.
listen. No, but the thing is I feel like, you know, obviously we have a little different styles and stuff like that, but at the same time, I think we kind of both appreciate the under the radar stuff a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The stuff that's a little bit less hype maybe, but for this was something that kind of came out of nowhere. And I remember when I got them, it was just like, man, especially at that time, a few years ago, it was like, wow, this is awesome, you know? And so this is, you might not recognize these when I first break them out, but I'm gonna just slowly, do you recognize this sneaker? TONYD2WILD.
That's the Kyrie 2, 3?
This is the Kyrie 1.
Yeah.
This is the Kyrie 1, Uncle Drew. Now, I know a lot of people might not be a fan of this pick, but let me just tell you something. Number one, I'm a fan of the Kyrie line. I'm a fan of Kyrie. I think the Kyrie 1 aesthetically was his best sneaker. And I remember when Nike first dropped the Kyrie signature line, that first colorway, Buckets, I don't know if you remember the name of it, but
It was Christmas. It was like the Nightmare Before Christmas, the Dream Before Christmas.
Yeah, it was something like that. And they were reselling and, you know, people really liked them. This pair here, it's kind of plain. There's a lot of really little details, and it's also a really, really limited pair, which, and I know you can relate to this, Tony, but when you get seeded something, right? Now, if it's dope, cool, it's dope. But when you get seeded something and everybody gets the same thing, it just doesn't quite feel as special, you know?
Yeah.
So I do know that Cousteau got a pair of these as well, but this thing I'm about to lift up right now is heavy, so excuse me for a second here.
It's all good. You gotta throw it in there. Woo!
So this is.
What
like
year was that?
What year was this, Buckets? You could check the year on
2015, maybe.
Yeah, I want to say 2015.
Okay.
But I want to say 2015. But so with this, this was something that a friend of mine actually sent over, and it was actually Pepsi who sent it over. It was kind of like a Pepsi Nike type of deal, and so it says here on the thing, 8 of 150. So also 8 has a little bit more significance now. Yeah. Kobe Bean, but and it says Fulmer, and then it says don't reach young blood, and then you can open it up. It's dead ass is like a legit metal locker, and inside we got.
You getting that money out of there?
We got the Kyrie bobblehead, the Uncle Drew bobblehead. Got some socks.
And this is, but you know why that's gonna be even a little bit more like valuable down the road? That was before the movie Uncle Drew, right?
I believe it was.
Like Uncle Drew was that's like the beginning of the character itself. That's why I asked you, because I remember back in, I want to say maybe 2015. It was All Star New Orleans. Right. Pepsi was doing a campaign out there with Uncle Drew, with Kyrie and Uncle Drew, the Uncle Drew campaign. So I'm wondering if that was the same year that was all going on, because it says Pepsi on the front.
Did you check the year, Buckets?
15.
Oh, so it was Buckets fact checked it. So 2015, okay. And then you see you turn it around, and it's like, to me, this was just so cool. I remember getting it in the mail and everything about it, because you know a lot of stuff that gets seeded out, they throw in a little bit of the bells and whistles, but they don't really go all the way in. And with this one, I feel like they really, really, really went all the way in.
It was personalized too, though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It was.
When it's personalized, it's a little bit different. And you know what? I ain't mad with that one either, because I didn't even think about you making me think about other ones. Like I remember I could have.
I'm thinking of a couple other ones now too.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
It's people got to remember. This is kind of just off the top. Like we didn't.
Yeah,
know
exactly.
What these
Exactly.
But I know a lot of people are going to look at that sneaker and see maybe a Kyrie 1, sort of a plain colorway that maybe doesn't really move them. But when you see the whole packaging of it, and if you can, especially if you're someone who can appreciate Kyrie as a player and the Kyrie line, as sneakers, this one's really, really cool.
There's been tons of them looking back now. Like, I mean, for instance, one I just thought was like the one the Curry Under Armour Xbox. I had whole, and that was by Mock too. Mock customized it. Like, I still got that to this day. But we get so much stuff in, and it just shows us like the companies. They mess with us at the end of the day. And
absolutely. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, that's
a historical piece you got there. Like down the road, like how we look at the little Penny. How Little Penny had his character, Penny Cent or whatever. That's gonna be Uncle Drew's. That's Kyrie's thing, and like down the road, when you display that type of stuff, it's gonna have a lot of meaning, back, in the future. So once again, I'm trying to come strong, and he keeps.
we'll let the people decide.
By the way, guys, I forgot to state this, but I'll probably throw it in there again. There will be a little poll at the top that you can click and just choose Fomer or Tony, whoever you think is the best. I want you to also be in the comments, but you can click that to add in. We love the comments down below. Cool. So for the next category, I believe I chose the best dunk.
Okay.
If you pull something crazy out, man, I might have to turn the camera off, man. Go ahead.
I thought it was best SB.
SB, yeah.
Best SB.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this one was tough for me, full disclosure. I do have a couple SBs that aren't here at the workshop, but I'm also not going to fake the funk. I sold a lot of my SBs. Tony, you'll remember this. Anyone who's familiar with our channel will remember this, but like 2 or 3 years ago, we sold almost our entire collection. Like legitimately, like almost our entire collection. And a lot of SBs, unfortunately, were in that. So my Skunks out of there, a lot of the, there was some, Huxtable. There was all kind of, older SBs that I loved personally that I did get rid of. So, but we got something here, but I think you might have the advantage on this one. So am I going first?
Yeah, you go first for this one.
I'm going first. Okay. So I thought of there was a few. I was maybe going to go with a pair that I'm actually looking at right over here. But
oh my God, I see the tip.
Ultimately, I had to go with these right here.
I respect those.
I had to go with these right here. I'm going to tell you why. Number one, so I love the Jordan 1. Again, if you're familiar with our channel, then you know that I love the Jordan 1. And this was a sneaker, Buckets and I down here at the workshop, that's what we do all day, is we're just down here, creating videos, doing our Uncivilized stuff, fooling around with different little sneaker projects. And so we actually got to customize these a bit. Now, don't get me wrong, we're not sneaker customizers. I'm not trying to toot our horn in that regard, but this was something that I thought it was a fun concept to where it has the top layer, with the Chicago underneath and the LA on top. And Buckets, what did we use? I remember we did a video, but did we file it down?
Nail file,
yeah. So we used a nail file and we filed it down, and we kind of mimicked it after another Jordan 1 sneaker that I really like, which is the Nigel. You remember the Nigel that came out not too long ago? Mm-hmm. So we kind of used, I just thought that was such a cool concept that Nigel did with those, that we use kind of those same pressure spots. Obviously he's a BMX rider, and so he rides in a lot of Jordan 1s, and they get scuffed up in kind of similar areas. And so just really love the way that these turned out. It's a simple sneaker. I know it's not crazy hype. I know it's not crazy resale value. But again, Tony, you know me. It's not in my heart to go with the super hype stuff.
I'm not surprised though. Like, look, I'm happy with the choice I went with because once again, trying to be nice guy, Foamer and Buckets over there saying, "Oh, we don't know," and I would have been like, "All right," and then that would have destroyed me. I ain't gonna lie though, when Buckets first said Jordan, then we get the Jordan, I thought the first SB Dunk Jordan collab that y'all got as well. Y'all at least had it. I remember y'all.
Okay.
The green one, the patent leather. Those were going crazy back in the day. Didn't you get those? Didn't y'all get those?
Patent leather?
Yeah, like the Craig Stice.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You know what? We do have those. Oh, you know what? Do we have those? I don't think we have those anymore, Tony.
Oh, okay. But I remember y'all had them, so I was like, oh my God, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be nice, Mr. Nice Guy.
SB, the SB.
That is my favorite shoe.
Right now.
That was my favorite shoe though from last year. Like that was my.
And that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's like, sure, you could throw something more hyped or with a little bit more resale value or a little bit more limited. But the truth of the matter is, this is a damn good sneaker. So.
Nah, I'll give you that.
But I can tell in your tone. I can tell in your face. I can tell in the humility.
Oh man!
I can tell that you got a banger
something
coming right now.
up my sleeve right quick.
So just hit me with it. Just hit me with it.
All right. I had to go with something strong because I've been getting beat up bad. You know what I'm saying? This was a shoe. I don't even remember the date, but this was one of the best shoes that I manually copped.
Okay.
Manually copped this.
Okay. What? Tell me what year. I want to see if I know what you're gonna break out.
Let me just look at the production date. At least I can tell you that. These would have came out in 2014.
Okay. All right.
Because the date said November. It said November 2013. I would think it would have came out a couple of months after.
Okay. Okay. What do you got for us? Had to do it, huh?
I had to go strong, man. I had to pull them out. Tiffany Dunk Highs. Tiffany Dunk Highs. After the whole, this demand and hype of the lows, the highs came out on Nike.com. I was able to get them. I was pressed. Somebody wanted to buy them for like $600. I said no. The price went way up and then went down. I don't know where the price is at now.
Yeah, I don't know where they're at now either. That, you know what? That's strong. I know people are gonna like those.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Tiffany Dunk fan. That's kind of always been my stance on them. Even the low tops, I know how sought after they are. Yeah. It's for me personally, but that's a strong pick right there. I think the people are gonna like that.
Yeah, I got a couple of dunks in the collection I could have went with. I have the 31st States. I have the Panda staples right there that I pulled out on Seth last time. Okay. He pulled out Supreme dunks on me. So I just can't. You see where I'm trying to be respectable? There's respect, and then I can't get it back. So, Foamer, I'm sorry. I had to pull this out.
You had to do it to me. Okay.
But you can't.
Listen,
I don't think there was another shoe I could have pulled out that would have been like, oh, Tony, you could have went a little bit better. Nah, the next shoe you would have just demolished me. I don't have that many dunks that have that much strength in it like that.
I like that pick, man. I'm standing behind mine, but I like that pick.
Yeah, nah. Like I said, I love the shoe you pulled out. I love that shoe, but I know where this one stands with the dunk community, the dunks in general. So I had to pull that one out, and I forgot all about that shoe. If I would have thought about that, I might have pulled that one out on you, honestly.
Nah, Tony, come on now. Tony knew what you were coming with. Tony came with the Tiffany to try to take my head off and just have the hype beasts maul my dead corpse. I know what you're trying to do.
We still got two more categories.
Two more to go.
One is really the last two are your categories, really, in my opinion. I mean,
oh wow.
I'm just saying the next one is y'all picked it, and the last one. So
he's back.
The next one is the New Balance, right?
The next one is the best New Balance sneaker.
Okay, I'm pulling this one out. This is my favorite though, honestly, and I'm sorry I gotta throw this on you.
I hope it's not the sneaker that I think it might be, because if it is, it's gonna hurt me because I love them. Show it to me.
Nah, it's not the sneaker that you're gonna think it is at all.
Okay.
This sneaker, I'm sorry I gotta throw this on you, Foamer, because this might sway the audience. Please, audience, don't allow it to sway you, because the story behind it is why it's my favorite.
Damn it, Tony.
This right here, these joints right here, these are New Balance 574s. These are
Okay.
from Karma Loop back in 2013.
Wow.
First pair of New Balances I ever bought.
Wow.
I bought these back when I was a young buck in the YouTube game.
Yep.
The reason why they're important to me is because after I wore them for such a long time and did videos and was just wearing them, I gave these to my grandfather and he wore them.
Tony, you making me want to vote for you. Come on.
I'm just being honest, bro. I chose a New Balance, but this was but I've always kept these these have always been in my office, always been around me. These are my grandfather's shoes, bro. I'm sorry. I don't want the sympathy points. This is the reason why though. Like I couldn't.
Listen, okay. I'm not mad at that pick for a lot of reasons. Number one, shouts to your grandfather. I know you and him were close. Shouts to him. R.I.P. to the God.
Yeah.
Now, that's actually a really good looking sneaker too. I mean,
yeah. Farmer, did y'all not have these?
I don't think we ever had that exact pair.
These look at somebody had these.
We had a pair that's kind of similar to those, which was the 574 Johnny Appleseed from right around that same time, and it's like kind of a burgundy-ish pair like that. There was another pair that I've hunted forever, Tony, forever, bro, which is the 574 Paul Bunyan, which a lot of people probably don't know what that is. It's not some hyped up sneaker, but for whatever reason, I couldn't find them in my size.
It has the flannel on it.
It has the flannel on the inside, right? And man, but those are really dope. Those are really, really dope.
Yeah, I got the Kawhi ones that just dropped, the no emotions.
We got those too. Yep.
Yeah, so I got a couple of those, and I got a couple of New Balance, but that one just, it's my favorite for that reason. I don't wear them, I just keep them. It just mean a lot to me. So
yeah, nah, for sure.
Sorry for that. I know I really didn't want to pull it out, but I knew that those are my favorite New Balances when you put them all together. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that
so
at
it's
all.
gonna be. I knew it was gonna be hard to compete with it. But go ahead. I don't want y'all to give me sympathy. Like y'all can. If you like the story, that's fine. But if he's about to pull out some Ronnie Fives or some crazy Joe Fresh or something, just give him his points.
So as you know, we've been New Balance guys for a while. You know.
Exactly.
And this was a tough one because there really was a lot to pick from, and I kind of went back and forth a little bit, but ultimately, this is my favorite New Balance of all time. I think it's the best New Balance collaboration of all time, and that is the 999 Kennedy that Concepts did.
Yep.
The God, Frank the Butcher, did his thing, man. He really put it down on these, and I really think
they came out in two colorways, right? Foam? Was it two?
No.
That has the flag on it.
You're thinking of the Hyannis or Hyannis, which was basically kind of a remake of this sneaker, Tony. But this sneaker was 2011, I believe, and so again, like maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot here, breaking out stuff that maybe some people might not know, but this is the greatest New Balance of all time. To me, it really shifted things collaboration-wise and really kind of laid the blueprint in a lot of ways for a lot of other, if you want to call them designers, sneaker boutiques, and really, really laid the blueprint. So these are, the theme behind these is JFK and his love of sailing culture, and so there's all kind of little sailing details on these, and again, a sneaker like this is really hard to do justice on camera, but when I tell you this suede, the craftsmanship on this sneaker, it's just, it really is next level in every single way. So I know the New Balance heads will know this sneaker. If you're not a New Balance fan, then I don't expect you to know it, and it's, I guess, makes sense if you don't necessarily appreciate it the way that I do. But they've got even this blue section on the back is like the same material as like a sail on like a sailboat. It's just really, really good. I mean, they got some subtle 3M on the New Balance logo. These are these are the ones. Yeah, everyone kind of knew what they were doing with it, and to your point, they did have like the blue version and then the red version. It's got the flag on the on the toe. It's got the Concepts flag on the insole, and so yeah, you know, there was a few of them that I thought about breaking out, but ultimately it just had to be these, man. It had to be these. If I'm telling you right now, if I lose this, I'm a sore loser. If I lose this, I'm going hype beastie. I followed my heart on this one. You know, what can you do? It's ugly, man. All's fair in love and sneakers, man.
All right, guys. So while Foamer was breaking it down, the JFK, my audio and visuals went out, but as you can see, we're back now, side by side. JFK.
Dare I say, the sneaker was so fire that it just shut your whole apparatus down over there. I'm just saying. Just take note. I just want people to take note.
And what I said before the camera went out is that I'm giving Foamer a rematch, just like I'm giving everybody else a rematch.
Okay.
Like regardless if I beat him or he beats me, we're coming back. I want Foamer to go back home, get his 2 categories, and come back to the shop with his bangers. Or you know, he can slick kind of be like, I'm gonna get Tony to agree with me on the 5th category too. I'm gonna persuade him.
I see now there's some strategy in it, but at the end of the day,
there is.
I followed my heart. If on the rematch, if I have to go full hype beast mode, then
I respect it.
You know, maybe we gotta do
it. And like I said, you see, like what you're getting from me is what I've been getting to other people. They've been throwing a little slick, like, you know, I threw in the sentimental New Balance on them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yes, let's do better New Balance. And next thing you know is, yeah, my grandfather, you know, violins playing, you know what I'm saying, trying to get that extra point in. You might have to do some stuff, man.
Not mad
you got me a little bit with the Jeter, though. You went and put the New York brim on. You know what I'm saying? Smiling with the New York brim, and
the
then
New York brim
one.
never comes off. I was born with the New York brim on. It doesn't come off.
And then he throws in. the. I played, you know, little league basketball number 2, man. You know, you know what I'm saying? Throwing in them extra stories, and then you threw in that little on the drill. You threw in that little number 8. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Beans. You know what I'm saying? You got to throw in those things in. I feel you. That's how we do it. So I respect that. We are at the final though, guys. However, so I want you guys to make sure at the end you guys vote for who you guys thought won it. Also comment down below, like, Tony, you got number 1, Foamer got number 2. Like, let us know what shoe you think won what.
Give us some feedback for sure.
And feel free to, you know, for the next rematch or whatever, ask us what kind of categories you would like for us to bring into the following ones. Like I said, Foamer, we are going to do a rematch with Foamer because I want Foamer to go home now. And if the next one, it's like more prepared. Okay. This is a spontaneous battle. We don't know what's going on. When Foamer comes back, it's like he's going to get his Pokemon cards, and he's about to come with his Charizard and his Gyarados. He's not coming like just with a...
Tony's counting his eggs before they hatch. He thinks he's got us buried. Okay, I like it.
No, I don't think he got you buried. Because at the end of the day, if you beat me, I'm coming back with mine too.
I like it.
I'm going to be like, I want a Jordan 13 green. Like, you can get more specific with these now.
I like it.
All right. With that being said, number 5, we're gonna pull them up at the same time.
Oh, because it's okay.
Yeah. Don't show me no phone because you got. I'm
gonna keep it a buck. This is actually a game time decision for me. I got 2 sneakers sitting right here. I gotta follow my heart.
Whoa, don't show me no phone.
I'm gonna show you. I don't want to show you, Tony.
Okay.
Don't worry, baby.
Oh yeah. I just said I can see your knees. You so tall, I can see your knees right there. I don't want. All right. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna have the shoe in front of me, and we're gonna say 3, 2, 1, open, and then we're gonna just look. So I'm closing my eyes now.
Okay, my eyes are closed right now. I can't see anything. You want me to raise the sneaker up?
All right. Yeah, raise it up. 3, 2, 1, raise it up.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, open the eyes.
Open the eyes.
Woo!
Oh. I'm not mad. Tony has left the building, ladies and gentlemen. I had to do it.
That's the second time that shoe's been used on me.
You know what?
That's the second time that shoe's been used on me. You might as well just talk. I don't even want to talk. There's nothing for me to talk about. You just talk. There's nothing for me to. They don't want to hear about my shoe. Go ahead.
So I didn't see the sneaker battle between you and Kais, but when we were talking about Cat, is that who used it?
Yeah, he used it on the Kobe.
On the Kobe thing. Okay, so it's.
You were trying to use it on the Kobe too.
It was. I was
dead either way.
So
it's like,
do you want me to show you what the alternative was?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
I'll just show you the alternative. This was the alternative. The cause 4. So these are both.
I would have. That Kobe hurts me more. It hurts me more. So I don't care.
The reason why I had to go with the Kobe is because obviously with us losing Kobe, right? Like that was crazy, man. And I think all of us had a hard time dealing with it. There was really no like precedent to it. Like how do you? But like we grew up on Kobe, and like Kobe was around forever. And you know, my brother and I, as basketball players, we just idolized Kobe. And so when he was gone, it was like, you know, we were down here at the workshop crying, bro. Like we were on our podcast crying. Like that's how heavy, that's how much it hit us. It really did. And I know it's weird to feel that emotional about someone that you've never ever met. I've never met Kobe. I've never had, you know, some of these other YouTube guys have had interview. You know, I think Cousteau did an interview with him, and you know, Cousteau knew Kobe like to say what up. You know, what's going on, man? Like they knew each other. So I had no relationship like that. But as a young kid growing up, me and my brother, you know, at the park, in the driveway, you know, shooting in a trash can on the side of the house, just whatever, you know, Kobe was kind of always there with us. So not to go too deep into the story on this one, but actually I bought this sneaker and we recorded the video on a Saturday and we uploaded it Sunday morning. And, you know, I forget exactly what we titled the video, like, you know, buying my Kobe Grail or something like that. Because this is one of my favorite sneakers of all time. And we uploaded it on a Sunday morning, and a few hours later, that Sunday, you know, we uploaded it like 8 a.m. And I think like around lunchtime.
9 to 10. Yeah.
Well, maybe LA time.
Oh yeah, 3 hours.
But
3 hours
Eastern
back,
time for us. We actually then, after we uploaded the video, whatever, we ate breakfast, we went to the gym, and Buckets and I were actually hooping. Like we were hooping. And then when we got done hooping, Buckets texted me and said, yo, like Kobe's gone. You know what I mean? And it was like, it was so crazy. Now we already had uploaded the video, and then obviously, you know,
comments were
no. People knew what it was, and people knew
that's good
that we uploaded it beforehand and all of that stuff. But to me, it's not so much like, you know, what the value is on it or whatever. Like you know, you can scroll back to, you know, videos from when we first started the channel back around the time you started yours, Tony, in 2013, and the Kobe 6 is my favorite Kobe model of all time, and this is my favorite colorway of all time. So this is my favorite Kobe sneaker. If I put together 10 of my favorite sneakers in my life, this would be towards the top of the list. So add to the fact that now Kobe's no longer here and we miss him, and we kind of stay close to him through his sneakers. That's one of the ways anyway. I had to follow my heart. I had to go with these, man.
So 2 questions. First question is, are you gonna put them red laces in them things?
Yes, and I've been debating, right? I laced them up. I tried them on. I've been debating. And you know, I wear all my sneakers. I mean, right now I'm wearing the Travs, and I mean they're beat up. You know, I wear all my sneakers. Do I keep them on ice considering the circumstances? I'm never going to sell them. Do I keep them on ice considering the circumstances? Do I wear them casually, or even better, do I hoop in them things? Like, you know, that might be what Kobe would want. You know what I mean? Like, do I go full Mamba mode and just give somebody 30 in these? You know? Yeah. So, but I definitely will, I think, throw the red laces in. But, you know, I just been letting these marinate, you know?
Sitting, breathing a little bit.
Just breathing a little bit, you know? It's, so, you know, I had to go with these. But
I think Kobe would want you to ball in them, drop 30.
It kind of feels right, you know? I'm like, damn, though, the Kobe 6 is from a while ago. Like, are they going to hold up?
I was wondering about that as well. Yeah. Now that's a crazy thing. Is how much did y'all pay for those? Because they've doubled that. just because of everything going on, unfortunately. But
yeah,
so happened. Yeah.
So we got these. I want to say for around $1,000.
Yeah.
Somewhere around $1,000. So which is still trust me, it's an arm and a leg.
Yeah,
But,
I already know.
It was one of those sneakers that I really, really wanted, and I just had to have them, and
there's nothing for me to talk about with the 5. I mean, it's just nothing, bro. I mean, okay, they're cool. I don't know what to say. It's not nothing. Come on, I'll just take it. I'll just take the L on that.
But you know what, Tony? The funny thing is, there's going to be Jordan heads who think this sneaker's terrible and is hideous and love that.
So let me talk to them. I'll talk to them then. First and foremost, that shoe has been used twice on me. That is my favorite Kobe shoe. I just ain't never dropped the bag on it yet.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to either drop it on it now or just never get it unless they retro. Hopefully one day they retro it.
I would love to see them retro, because if they retroed, I would buy 3 pairs. I would hoop in them forever,
Yeah. This one in general though, the Fire Red 5, I think they released back in 2013 or 12. Somewhere around that time, I had got the black toes back then. I didn't get the Fire Red 5s, which is pretty much the swap on the bottom and the black toe. But I didn't get those back then. But now, I just want to get these classics in my collection, and this is being one of them. This being this shoe itself is this very an iconic shoe, because this was the last shoe that he wore until he started winning the championships. Right. This was the Jordan rule.
Yeah.
Jordan, you feel me?
Yeah.
The Pistons, like we're watching The Last Dance.
Yep.
This is the shoe that Jordan got his ass beat in.
Yeah.
And this shoe itself is just a classic. Out of all the shoes we look at, like the 11s, the 6s, the 7s, out of the top dogs at least, this is one that gets in the 4s as well. This 5 is one that gets slept on, but at the same time, it gets a lot of great collabs and this other type of attached. I would say it gets a lot of aesthetic looks to it.
Yeah.
For instance, the Dornbecker 5 is like one of the best Dornbeckers. I would say to a lot of people, they would say that the 5 is one of their favorites.
I love the 5s that Virgil did personally. I mean,
exactly. Yeah,
I know some people hate them, but
the 5, when you when I say the numbers like 4, 3, 11, 7, those numbers,
right.
The 5, when you really look at it, when you really look at the 5, you be like, damn, a lot of stuff has happened to the 5. It's gotten a collab with Virgil, a collab with Supreme.
Yep.
It's gotten Dornbecker treatment.
Yep.
It's gotten it's gotten Take Flight, the Take Flight, the whole boosted up quality on them. It's got a lot of stuff going on with it. And then even got the Ben 5 back when they were doing the Ben, like
the black
3 Lab 5s, the 3 Lab 5s. The 5 has been through a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
I think it's a good pick. I mean, I love the Jordan 5 in general. I would have to say that's one of my favorite releases probably from this year as well so far.
It really hasn't been that much. The Off-White 5 definitely would have been a good one if I would have had it.
The Off-White. I'm gonna tell you one that's a sleeper. I don't know if we got it right over here. I was wearing them yesterday. The
UNC3s?
The 90. Oh, that's another sleeper. But this shoe right here, I know some people hate it.
The reverse duck camos, right?
I know this is a hot take, and I know a lot of people are not going to agree with me. I like these better than the original Atmos pair. I do.
Yeah.
There's something about this infrared and the way that it pops. I mean, I've already, I wore these for 3 or 4 days straight. This is definitely going to be a staple. But we've gotten some good ones this year. Obviously, with COVID-19 and stuff getting bumped back, and it's been a little bit tricky. But I'm not mad at that pick.
I think overall, when it's all said and done, some of the best would be, like I said, that the Flint 13. I don't have that one yet. That would have definitely been number one if I had that one.
Yeah.
Another one that we're waiting on, and we don't know what's going to happen due to everything that's been going on, but I'm waiting on the Kobe 5 Pro Tro Laker colorway.
Oh, yeah.
The one that was supposed to release by an All-Star weekend.
Yeah.
Then everything happened. Yeah. That one would be, I'll be happy. You know what I'm saying? I can't get no Grinch right now, but if I can get those some way, somehow,
listen,
I'll be happy.
If you beat me in this, I'm doing whatever I got to do to get Dior 1s. And
You're gonna do 2 categories: the best Jordan 1, and then the next category gonna be the best collaboration Jordan 1 or the best Dior 1.
Double up. I'm trying to double up, triple up on you. No, but
I feel you.
I think we both put 5 good sneakers out there. I think we both put 5 sneakers that kind of resonate with us specifically for different reasons. And you know, I got to go back now and watch some of these other sneaker battles to see what people were breaking out. But I stand behind my 5.
This battle, and it's not no shot to anybody else, especially because Bull, I would say also very similar. But with this battle, this will be our audience, not like Foamer's audience coming over and choosing Foamer's shoes, and my audience choosing my shoes.
Right.
My audience is your audience. I feel like in a way and they're gonna choose based upon
100%.
like. They're not going to base upon just off the hype. Our audience doesn't resonate just with hype. We resonate with storytelling, colorways, and meanings to stuff. You know what I'm saying? The meaning of things. So I think that they're not going to just look at like the instant and like, oh, that one, because that one costs more. They're going to look at and hear the stories and then find the significance and be like, okay, that Kobe 6 is way better, but yeah, like when I think about it, the 5 has been always meaning something to me as a kid, like you said, the Jordan heads or whatever it may be.
Exactly.
Like,
it just depends.
The New Balance.
It just depends what resonates with who. You know, there are going to be people who...
Exactly.
I know there are going to be people. I know there are going to be some New Balance lovers who see this sneaker. I mean, this is like Grail status for the New Balance heads. But if you're not a New Balance guy, then, you know, maybe it doesn't really move you.
Exactly. Where will you put that New Balance against the original 997? Is it the all gray one or the 993? Which one is the one?
It's hard.
That original.
I mean, yeah, it's hard. I mean, well, New Balance has a lot of the all grays, but yeah, the all gray 997 is an absolute classic. You know, I mean, that's like that's like the everyday. You know, You know, throw it on. You know, outside the bodega.
I think Bull got those.
Oh yeah. You know what? He did get those. I remember when he got them because we both did a video on the same sneaker. Yep. Yeah. We got those too. I mean, the all gray 990 is an absolute classic. There's so many good ones. We have some Ronnie Fikes. What I thought you were going to break out, Tony, on the New Balance one was the Ronnie Fike Central Parks. Don't you have those?
Ronnie Fike Central Parks? I don't know about that.
They're like burgundy and gold, and they have...
It's like a 530 or something.
Yeah, they have the New York City logo for the New York City Parks and Recreation, which is Buckets and I grew up on that Leaf logo.
Oh, I ain't got those.
Oh, see,
you know what you might have got me misconstrued. I got the Ronnie Fike, the Puma ones, that were burgundy and navy. Okay. Very similar in color, but I didn't get these. Okay. These are hard though.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorites, man. I tore my pair up. Tore them up. I think I ended up throwing them. I mean, I wore those until they fell apart. I was cutting the grass in those at one point. I tore them up so bad.
Yeah,
but
those are hard.
I thought you were gonna break those out, but yeah, man.
We're definitely gonna do the rematch.
That's just what I was gonna say. Tuned. That's just what I was gonna say. Regardless of the outcome, let's run it back, man.
For sure. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will leave a link down below in the description to go and subscribe to Foamer, Simpson, and Young Buckets. Young Buccaneers in the building once again. Appreciate you on the 1s and 2s back there.
Yes, sir.
But we're gonna do follow-ups with everybody. I want to do it to where it's more of a strategy. I want them to go to the house and pull out some of them boys up in the closet.
Okay.
Come back strong, and I'm gonna do the same.
Let's do it.
And we're gonna do another one. So leave your comments. Hit the it's gonna be the little circle with the exclamation point. Click that and then vote, and then we'll go from there, guys. Foamer, I appreciate you, Buckets. I appreciate you guys coming through, taking the time. This was fun, and this should be definitely a dope video for someone to kick back, relax, and just enjoy the show. I think we did a great job for our audiences out there.
Definitely, man, and you know, thanks for having us. Shouts to your audience, shouts to our audience, and hopefully this little sneaker battle can, you know, help us kind of pass time through this quarantine thing.
Exactly. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. We out. Peace.